there's a team I want to
Tristan
give some
Jari's
flowers
pretty
to.
bad, hey?
I do want to give it some flowers to a team here that's been doing really well before we talk about underperforming
Does
players.
it rhyme with
Uh,
the Salisbury Games?
it does not. Hey, we lost the game. We're washed now. So it
Does it rhyme
rhymes
with
with
the
it's the Winnipeg
Gigapeg
Jets,
Mets? Yeah, yeah,
who
yeah,
are
yeah.
5-0 and 0. I saw a stat if you want fun stats. Um, in NHL history, teams that go 5-0 and 0 have a 91% chance of making the playoffs, which makes sense because good teams go 5 and 0.
I mean, like
For
their
whatever
only
reason,
real
though, teams that
competition they
go
had in that
4-0 and
division,
1, for
the
whatever
only
reason,
but
the percentage for teams to go 4-0 and 1 is 55%.
but even better for the Jets. Like, yeah, they've had a good start and good for them, and it makes sense. Like the Jets aren't like they have an elite goaltender, but they aren't like an elite team. They're just very well balanced,
One thing I've
which is
noticed though,
often a
their
really good team.
offense, everyone
Mhm.
has been like Kyle Connor, like anytime he shoots the puck, it's just a laser beam going in. Nikolai
Oh
Ehlers
man,
has
that
been
dude's
on a mission this
nasty.
season.
Yeah,
You can tell that the coach is
yeah.
finally playing him enough minutes because he has been flying out there watching those games.
No, they're a good
I
team.
think one thing I see as well is like just the team is playing so cohesively. Like the
Yeah,
chemistry is just working. They seem whenever like their passing is always perfect there, and they just and
they're
yeah.
well coached.
We talk about
They
like
are well coached.
sometimes Vancouver, the way they're playing, like especially now without Demko, they don't trust everyone. Watching some games where Winnipeg has been trailing and has fully come back. Like there's been three games now against the one against Chicago, again the one against Minnesota, the one against Pittsburgh, where they were down early. And watching the game here, they never panicked at all, and there was zero change in their game. It just shows how much they trust each other, and they've won all of those games now,
And
and
that
so
that's
recently roared back.
huge for a hockey team to know that you can attack, and if you miss and the puck goes the other way, odds
Yeah,
are it's gonna be fine. When you
and the
have
fact
like
is, well, they don't like get scrambling when they're losing. They don't start getting like scrambling for offense and trying to take more shots than they usually would. They play the exact same way no matter what the score is.
the best news for the Jets and their fans is just, I mean, who doesn't love and just the downfall of the Colorado Avalanche? Oh, if you're a Jets fan, that probably hits like
Oh,
crack.
you're probably hoping and
Oh,
praying they miss the playoffs right now just
and then
to save
Nashville
you.
being just dog shit after all that hype, after oh
Hey,
my God,
we're
Stamkos,
getting to them. We're getting to
they're
them.
gonna be so good, and then just
I got something about them as
terrible.
well.
Oh man, Jets fans are eating well, and then the Wild being mid, Utah being mid, you know, how else is it? St. Louis has actually had
St.
a
Louis has
decent
been mid.
start.
Utah's
They've
been
been
better than
mid,
St.
but
Louis. Dallas has
yeah,
been
actually
good as
Utah's been
well.
good. I shouldn't say mid. I should say Utah's been good, but still, Dallas
Dallas has
has
been
been
really
good.
solid.
But like the Jets, man, like yeah, I would give them a fucking 97% chance of making the playoffs given what we see now. Obviously,
The
anything can
funny thing, I
happen and it's
love
a
the
long
stat drop
season,
off
but
of
like
like it goes for whatever reason, it goes from like 91 to 50, like 55. But then for
mhm.
whatever reason, like teams that start, it'd be like I think three teams that start with like it'd be like three 1-1 or something like that with four teams that get 7 points instead of nine have a higher chance than making it than teams that get 9 points for their first five games. It was a weird stat.
Yeah, that's kind of just how it goes with statistics like that. Like I constantly think about that. Like when your team gets scored on first, and you're like, teams that don't score the first goal only have like a X% chance of winning. It's like that doesn't mean you're gonna lose. Like it's just
And
that's just
also, I
how
think
the
usually it's
numbers
like
go.
still like a 45% chance type thing or something. Or like it's at minimum
Yeah.
40. It's like 60-40
But like
chance. Like
I mean,
it's, oh,
yeah,
you're down
it's
a goal.
obviously
Yeah. If I'm
statistically
down a
better to be
goal,
winning than
it's
losing.
like, yeah, if I'm down a goal, it's
I'm
like
more likely to lose than I am to win, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna
I now
lose.
have to score two goals to win, like instead of one
Yeah.
goal. Like,
And then you score that goal, and now since all of a sudden your chances of winning are above 50 because you're the team that's coming back or whatever.
no,
But
no, but you were down a goal now. So it's technically it's 0% chance at winning. Oh no, they scored one goal. Now they're
it's like
definitely
that
winning this
that
game. This even though
crazy
it's
thing
tied.
that Dallas had going on where they'd always lose game one of a series, but somehow win anyway. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but like some team is gonna do it. Like if there's so many teams and there's so many series, like eventually like there's gonna be a team that loses three game ones and wins each series, and it's like
That just
it's cool that it
happens.
happens, but it's like it's not like it's like a a sign or like
Yeah.
something. That's just how they
Whereas
like
usually
the
you look
numbers
at
have
it
to
and it's
fall
like, oh,
some way.
they split the first two games of the series.
Yeah, it's like, my team only has a 1 in 32 chance of being last in the NHL, therefore, we're
Yeah.
not gonna be last. It's like there's more
Like
than that.
if a team went oh and lost their first two games in a playoff series and then won, I would consider that far more substantial because then it involves home and away
Yeah.
dynamics. There's
Guys
more
talk
to
about
it than
how
that.
winning is better and losing is good. Is this good podcasting?
Hey, did
All
you
right, we
know
did all
that
right.
if you score goals, you're more likely to win?
Yeah.